Hello and welcome. This is Eagle Eye 621, and today we're going to be building this fully automatic self-powering charcoal maker. It'll make 720 pieces of charcoal per hour. It will consume 90 of those in the self-powering feature to leave you with just under 10 stacks per hour of charcoal. Let's see what you need to make it, and that is in this chest for the main components. These are the materials that you are going to need, and there will be a little bit of a bonus at the end, and I made a copy of those over here just to get them into my inventory. So you start out with the dropper, and you want to place it down facing like this, and then place two facing up, one on top of each other. You're going to switch over to your hoppers and place a hopper facing into this one, and then a hopper facing into that hopper. Now you can take your furnaces and put them both down, and then go back to your hoppers and place two going into the back, as well as two going into the top. You can get your chests and put a double chest on top of those, and a double chest on top of these as well. Now you're going to get your last hopper out and place it going into this chest above that dropper. You're going to take your comparator and drop it down so it's reading a signal from that hopper. And we're going to put our solid block in front of it and our redstone dust next to it. And what that will do is every time a piece of charcoal comes through here, it'll read this and it'll send it on up there. Now we need to start by priming the system a little bit. So let's put 18 charcoal in each of these. And then we're going to go back to the hoppers that are facing into the back of the furnaces. And we're going to put blocker items just to make sure that not too much of your charcoal is stuck in these hoppers. Be sure to put them on these slots. Leave this slot open. And then already we can take our wood. Let me just get a bunch of extra wood here. And you do want to put this offset. You don't want to drop them into the top of this because you need these to be just slightly offset in their cooking. So we can drop our first bit of wood into each. And then we can just fill this whole thing up with wood, and the system is self-powering and self-sustaining. As much wood as you want to send in there, and you can see every time it cooks, this clicks, and it will start to send items through here, up, and then eventually into this hopper, which will put it back into the chest, which will then push it back into these furnaces. You can see that some of the furnaces are getting, or one of the furnaces is getting the charcoal where the other one isn't. Not to worry, this one will fill all the way up, as well as filling up this slot before this one gets any. And depending on the direction you build it in your world, it might be the opposite. But either way, this one will not run out before it starts getting refilled by itself. Now, I did mention that there was some additional stuff you can do, so we can get rid of that. And the additional thing is this indicator light. So for that indicator light, it's pretty straightforward. You're going to want to take a smooth stone slab, as well as a redstone lamp and a comparator. And let's get those into my inventory as well. You're going to put the slab right like that. And you're going to put the comparator so that it is reading there is contents in the chest. And then put the redstone lamp in front of it. And as long as this light is on, that means that there is still wood in your system. When this lamp turns off, that tells you that you do need to add more wood in order to continue to have this generate some charcoal. And then you can come and grab the excess charcoal back here. After the furnaces fill up and the hopper has this one slot fill up, all of the excess charcoal will accumulate here. And then you can take it out and use it for whatever you need your fuel for. If you found this helpful, I would appreciate a like. And for more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.